Hello and welcome to Tasty Thursday, a special Heart to Heart with Anna podcast for Heart Month, February 2022. Each Thursday, we will have author Amy M. Lee joining us to chat about recipes from her cookbook, Snow's Kitchen. For those of you who don't know, Amy is the author of a trilogy of books revolving around her Vietnamese mother's journey to the United States after the fall of Saigon. The last book in the trilogy, Snow's Kitchen, is a novella and a cookbook. All of our recipes are from this cookbook. Today, I'm joined by my husband and master chef, Frank Jaworski, and author Amy M. Lee. Welcome back to Heart with Anna, Amy.
Thank you, Anna. I can't wait to hear about your experiences, my friends.
I'm excited to tell you about it. It's so much fun. Frank, thanks for joining me today.
I'm absolutely happy to be here, and I'm absolutely not a master chef, just a happy cook.
But you're my master chef, honey.
If I feed you and keep you alive, I'm happy.
And that is all that matters, right? Well, first of all, I have to say that I am not a great cook. So if I can make these recipes, anyone can. And if someone can mess up a recipe, that person will be me. That's why I begged my husband to join me in the kitchen in my first attempt to make Vietnamese food.
So we decided to start off this mini-series with an appetizer. And since we love Thai spring rolls, we were curious what Vietnamese spring rolls would taste like.
Before we could start cooking, we had to start with a shopping list. Since we live in Central Texas, not all of the ingredients listed are easy to find in our hometown. Frank actually went to 3 different towns looking for rice paper for the spring rolls, but had no luck in finding the proper paper, so he ended up getting egg roll paper. Naturally, after I had finished making the spring rolls, I looked on Amazon and found rice paper.
It's the one-stop shop.
It really is. Okay, loyal listeners, if you want to make spring rolls and you can't find it at your store, just go to Amazon. We ended up picking up a package of rice paper from Amazon, but we haven't had a chance to make the spring rolls since our first attempt. Actually, we had 2 attempts at spring rolls, and I'll get into that in a minute, but check Amazon, friends, if you can't find what you need.
I've been working hard to eat keto, so we decided to only choose fillers that would be keto-friendly. For the spring rolls, we chose cucumbers, slices of carrots, rotisserie chicken, bean sprouts, shrimp. Anna had mint, and I had cilantro. I calculated the carb count. The fillers were virtually 0 carbs, so the only carbs were in the wrapper. We used egg rolls, which were wheat-based, and there were 16 grams per wrapper. Those were big spring rolls, and you really only needed 1 for your appetizer. If we used rice paper per the recipe, it would only have been 8 grams of carbs, which is within the guidelines for a keto diet.
Are you surprised, Amy?
Oh, wow, what a difference. That's like half the carbs between egg roll wrappers and rice paper. I have never had spring rolls using egg roll wrappers, so I'm going to have to give that a try and do it the keto way. By the way, those are the same as lumpia wrappers.
So as I told you, we used egg roll wrappers. However, I have to say they were a huge hit, even though they weren't rice paper. Frank, Alex, and I really enjoyed them, and now I have a funny little story to share. When we first did this, I had hoped to make a vlog with this and show everybody how I prepared the dish. My first recording was done, and I was preparing to edit it when, to my horror, I realized that there was no sound whatsoever. So we had to do the recipe all over again. But the second time went great. And we took the leftover spring rolls that were still made with the egg roll wrappers because we had plenty left over. Frank took them over to Alex's game night gathering and gave a sample to everyone there, and everyone at game night loved it. Frank, do you want to say anything about the reception you got when you took those spring rolls to Alex's game night?
Well, first of all, it's a bunch of young people in their 20s, so when I offered free food, they were all over it. And they're also used to trying a variety of different cuisines, so they were very open to it. They enjoyed them as much or more than we did.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. So I remember, Amy, when I told you about my epic fail with the video, I remember you saying, wait a minute, you can eat those egg rolls without frying them?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Do you remember asking me that?
Yes. Oh my. Yeah, that was a real shocker because I've always thought you had to fry the egg roll wrapper as the sheets come frozen. But boy, Alex and friends really lucked out because you're going to have to do that weekly now to do these experiments. So were the spring rolls harder to roll and chewier to eat? Curious about that.
It was. It was a little thicker. We've never made it with the rice paper ourselves, but we've eaten Thai spring rolls, and they're made with rice paper as well. And those seem a little bit thinner and a little bit stickier. These were not quite so sticky and very floury. Is that a word? Floury?
So did you seal the spring rolls with water?
Yes.
Just with water, yes.
Just with water like you described in the cookbook. We just had a big 2-quart batter bowl full of hot water. And the water became cloudy really fast. The flour definitely settled in the water, but it made it super easy to seal. But they were huge. I mean, one was like a meal.
That's it. I'm coming down to Texas for dinner. So what about the sauce? Because that's a big contributor to the taste.
I'm so glad you asked, because originally, the first time we made it, when there was no sound on the video, we were out at our house in the country, and so I didn't see on the shopping list that I was supposed to bring different things for the sauces. So we had some teriyaki sauce, right?
Yes.
Or soy sauce. We had some soy sauce. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We had some teriyaki sauce and some soy sauce. And then what was it that you used too, Frank? Some sriracha?
I did wind up using the sriracha, yes. But also the best thing we used was I found a spicy peanut sauce.
But that was the second time.
Yeah.
See, we got smart. We knew that we liked a peanut sauce from the Thai spring rolls that we had. So Frank bought this spicy peanut sauce the second time, and that was a real hit.
Oh my gosh, sriracha and peanut sauce are perfect. I just learned how to make my own peanut sauce.
Oh, will that be in the recipe book next time?
No. It's too much work putting together a cookbook, Anna. But if you want to make your own sauce, you should follow Chef 2 David Fu on Instagram. He always has amazing recipes up his sleeve, and it's like my go-to sauce now for spring rolls. Let's make sure we include that Instagram link in the show notes.
Good.
Cool. I'm going to have to get that from you.
I'm a
That
big fan
sounds-
of peanut sauce.
I know,
so.
we love peanut sauce. Well, thank you so much for coming on the program, Amy. Next week, we're going to talk to you about our attempt to make yellow chicken curry.
Woohoo!
I know, right? That does conclude this special Heart Month Tasty Thursday episode of Heart to Heart with Anna. Join us tomorrow for Fun Fact Friday. We'll be learning about who the father of interventional cardiology is. Until then, remember, my friends, you are not alone.